Hello everybody, welcome in. My name is Sin. We are going to be starting a game that I have been looking forward to for a very long time, as I have played literally every other Harry Potter game that has ever come out, except for the Lego ones. I haven't played every single Harry Potter game that's come out. The Lego ones are a no. All of the ones that are related to the books and the movies, yes. My favorite is actually the Half-Blood Prince because it came out on the Wii and you could use the little Wii remote to like mix potions and stuff. It was such a good time, but we are going to be starting Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I did already start Hogwarts Legacy. First, I really thought that I wanted to stream it on Twitch. I thought it would be like a fun, chill thing to do in between all the Dark Souls games that I've been playing. But because I only stream 3 times a week for a very short amount of time, I am not nearly as far as what I want to be in Hogwarts Legacy. So we are going to be starting over from scratch, and we are going to very quickly pick up to where I was. I only made it to the room of requirement, and from there on, it's going to be completely new territory, and it's all going to be pre-recorded because I really just want to have some time with this game with myself and just kind of use it as a buffer in between all of the shorter games that I'm playing for the channel that are going to be coming out, such as Tomb Raider, the Dead Space remake, the Resident Evil 4 remake. So Hogwarts Legacy is going to be kind of our long-running series with all of those shorter games. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. I'm even wearing my Slytherin green, and I have little snake earrings. If you follow my channel consistently, there should be no question as to which house I'm going into. But I am really excited to restart this game with you guys and really just get invested in what is going on here, because this game has been a massive success. I know that Avalanche Studios is looking into making a sequel. I really hope they choose a school that's not Hogwarts, but we can get into that later. And also, HBO might be making a TV series. So, I'm happy. I hope y'all are happy. Let's jump into the game. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I probably shouldn't try to do an accent. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted into Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree of reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of the term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley. Professor Weasley, Deputy Mistress. Okay, I'm going to speed run the character creation because we already know what's up. That's fine. You know what I have seen though? Some of the male characters that have been made, they all look so unique and different and cool. All of the girls, like you can make a good looking female character in the game and then have it just turn out so weird in the cutscenes. Yeah, that's about right. The camera never shows my hair tone very well, but outside of like all of the color correction that happens because of these lights in my room, this is my hair tone for anyone that's ever wondered. It shows up really good in my videos from like last year. There we go. Let's see. Ooh. Obviously we gotta go with brown. That face is just a little bit off. It's probably gonna just stay off. Like I said, the character creator is great. I feel like that's about as good as it's going to get as far as like looking one way and then probably not looking the correct way when we finally get into the game. Yeah, okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Obviously. Okay. My first character was called Sin Sinister because I was obviously going for I'm gonna be an evil Slytherin, okay? That's just how life pans out. Okay. Last name. Hold up. See, okay. I like that. This time it's just with a Y. I have to stay consistent, okay? I like that name. It's fun. It rhymes like a classic wizard, but still like a villain name. It's fun, okay? It's like a cartoon villain name. Those are my favorite types of owls, the ones everyone think are creepy.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh. You are backwards, my good man.
Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though
Take
I confess
skill.
I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Is our owl just gonna hang out in the back? I mean, I'm a little bit concerned about that. I know the owl can fly, but still. I love Thestrials. Every villain gotta be wearing a top hat. It's like they all got together and decided what the super secret uniform was gonna be for being a bad guy. It's a top hat. It's so beautiful. I think that's one of the best parts about what I've seen so far is that you can tell it was made by fans.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
How you move up the corporate ladder.
Have
They're
you
not
seen
joking.
this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Well, isn't this convenient? The new kid can see it.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Ooh! I forgot how sudden that happened. Oh, the tears in the wings. I feel really bad for the dragon. And now you can see the Thestrals. Oh, poor Thestrals. Oh, that poor dragon too. Covered in scars and blood.
Key! Give me your hand!
See, there's that wandless magic I was asking for the entirety of the movies.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Perfection. Drink up, bottoms up, chug it.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
That's such a good opening sequence. I do wonder if any of our characters' backstory will ever, like, come into play. Like, are we a muggle born? Did we learn about magic all of a sudden at the age of 15? That's gorgeous.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
I love the Scottish Highlands. One of the most beautiful places I've ever been.
Mind your step.
Oh, it's all so pretty. I could set up house right there.
Where do
It'd
you
be kind of
suppose your
like,
wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
it'd be kind of like the house on the cliff in the series of unfortunate events. Or the manor
Hogwarts
from
Castle
Resident
was
Evil
built
8.
by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
After me, Professor.
But sir, Why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
I've got you,
Focus
Professor.
on the center.
Let me show my skills. So good already. I've only been practicing for what, 2 months? 3 months? We know how to lock on. It's basic. It's basic mathematics at this point.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I love the lock-on system so much. It's so fun to hit things. Eh. Wait. Gotta get that one.
Ah, up there.
After you, my good sir. I will go this way. Oh. Oopsie daisy. Oh. I'm playing so many games right now where X is the pickup. It's always tricky.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
Reparo is such a fun spell. I love the scene in Fantastic Beasts. I think it's the second one after Grindelwald escapes Paris, where the auras are fixing everything. They're fixing the parts of Paris that came apart. Oh, no!
Almost
Is that the first or the second one? I'm gonna say the second one. Eh. Don't worry, Professor, I'll protect you from these pots.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
There might be a goblin in there.
He led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
I never really took much of a look at this, but now that I really am, it's like astronomers. Is one of these my man Galileo, or are these wizards?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay, they're laying out tarot cards. Oh, and they got a crystal ball. Okay. I mean, but they're also doing some astronomy. I was half right.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
This would have been a very nice home. I could live here. Be rough without Wi-Fi, but I could do it. I'm lying to myself right now. I couldn't do it.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh, I was so proud of myself the first time I saw this. That is immediately the bank. That is Gringotts. Gringotts is like one of the coolest places to me.
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
I got you, Professor. I'll get us in. I'm on the VIP list.
Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
I love Gringotts. It's such a cool place.
Hello?
He was sleeping.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Anything here?
He had a good job. He just had to wait there a couple hundred years until someone wanted to show up.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key? Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
I love the mining cart system. Oh my god. If you have not done the Escape from Gringotts ride at Universal Orlando, you have to.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
I'd have to work in Gringotts if I could just like man the lines.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Oh, that's so
Take a
fun.
breath. A what?
Thieves, folly.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before.
Downfall,
have
not
you?
folly.
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Has this guy worked at that one desk for 400 years?
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
See, that's not suspicious at all. He's so good at being sneaky.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
This is our stop.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
There's absolutely like nothing around here, just this one vault. The vault doors are also really fun.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, I'm gonna take this. Thank you. I took 50 coins. I hope you don't mind.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
He seemed really happy to do that too.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present.
The most
Let's
important
see
thing
what
in the
we're missing,
game.
shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
I wish you could program like an actual wand controller and you had to like do the motions. I'm sure someone will figure that out.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
There we go.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
True. Do I know Lumos? No. Okay. Stay with the old man. We do not have a flashlight.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
It's all bubbly.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Here we go.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Alright, spell number 2. Alright, we have acquired the spell Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Got it. Oh, wait, you know what I just noticed? That's the exact same drop pattern from the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Oh, when Professor McGonagall calls down the statues, that's the exact same drop pattern. Almost the same angle. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, okay. Cannot dodge and roll. want some of those spells you gotta teach.
Stay close!
Okay.
Lumos. Revelio. Professor?
Ah, this way.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know, but we're picking this up. Oh,
What's happening?
is there anything else in here?
Magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Ooh.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Why did I never think to do this?
Revelio. Lumos.
I wonder how far you could go in this room. All right, we're on our own. We don't have any of the fun spells.
I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato. Stupefy.
If Harry Potter can survive 8 movies barely knowing but like 5 spells, we should be fine. During the Protego, oh, hold. During the Protego. Oh, I never read that card. We don't read instructions around these parts. Ah, okay. I was doing that on accident. One behind me. Oh, my bad. Oh. Good one, new kid.
Lumos. Revelio.
Anything around here?
Lumos.
I know how to sprint game.
Lumos.
It's the most basic function.
Revelio.
Okay. All right.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
It's like reading someone's diary, but worse. Ooh,
Follow my lead.
the floor is so pretty. Quite the architect.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know.
More top
But,
hats.
Sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Oh no.
He
was just doing his job.
For traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Just holding it with the gauntlet. And waking up the big guy. You know, at least he's not swinging at us. Oh, come on, big guy, you got this.
No way out.
What kind of swing was that? He's having a rough day.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
At least there was a shortcut home. Oh, I could watch this part on a loop. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't imagine the time and effort that went into getting the spacing of the castle right, like getting the scale of it. Such a fun opening. Now, we get to choose our favorite house, the best house.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course,
Can
sir.
do.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I'm not a snitch.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Gotta throw his full government name in there.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
He's so prim and proper and just, ugh. A member of the Black family.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Uh-huh. I can't wait to start classes. No.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition. An eagerness for power.
Can't hide anything from the hat.
You belong in Slytherin.
I even wore my snake earrings for this occasion. You can't tell, but it's a little Ouroboros in the circle. Obviously. Slytherin house known for cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power. Obviously.
You belong in Slytherin!
Plus, we're a redhead. We look good in green, okay? We gotta, like, color coordinate. Even Professor Black, his robes are a little green. I wonder if that's because he was a Slytherin.
And one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
He's such a character.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Slytherins have the best door. I don't care what anyone says.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
We have the best door, the best common room. I don't even know what the other common rooms really look like, but see, this is classy.
Like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
This is classy. You got all the fancy 4-poster beds with the snake symbolism. I was really surprised how naturey it is, because this wallpaper, these paintings in the background, are obviously nature-inspired. Oh, Kenmore Cressels, Quidditch. Kind of sucks that there's not going to be Quidditch, but I imagine it would be really hard to design and like get right. Because the first Quidditch that was ever incorporated in the game, you literally just had to, the game showed you where to go, and then you kind of just had to navigate up, down, left, right to try to get into these star rings in order to make Harry go faster. So it was very bare bones and basic. Going in the 6 years rooms. Took someone's Wiggenwell potion. I hope they don't get stabbed and they need it. Because I sure took it. And the skylights are so pretty. Oh, when they showed the Slytherin common room in the second movie, it was like so cold. Like cold and grimy and decrepit.
Revelio.
Which makes no sense, considering Slytherin's just... I want that Niffler stuffed animal. Steal it. I want it. Okay, I'll leave it. I love you. I love you. Okay. Made no sense. Okay. Third rooms. Anyone hiding any stuff in their room? I think you are. Gonna go steal from a second year. Thank you very kindly. There's like this weird hiss at the end whenever I take something.
Revelio.
Oh, see, this is so nice. It's like spooky, but oddly comforting. I think there's our man, Salazar Slytherin. Unlocks at level 3. Never even learned Alohomora. I definitely butchered that pronunciation, but we're going to ignore it, okay?
Revelio.
Oh. Just checking to see if it's locked. How dare you lock your belongings? Do you not trust your housemates? What if I needed it? What if I needed it more than you do? Oh, see, so classy, so nice. And it's like, it's the perfect
I
mixture
suppose some introductions are in order.
of being like classy and highbrow, but it still feels kind of homey.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
I also wonder where I'm from.
Can I help you?
Can't imagine.
Ah, you're the new 5th year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was terrifying. It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What were you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
You're speaking my language.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems
The
I
fun
may have
ones.
met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
You know what? Is Hogwarts' education system even really that good? Because the only really impressive Witcher wizard was Hermione, and we know she did a lot of extra reading and searching for spells. Like, the people who attended class every single day and just did that were like mediocre to basic. Oh, that's so nice. I love all the snakes. And you guys know I'm a sucker for a good fish tank. And the Slytherin common room is basically under the Black Lake. Got some wizard chess going on. I wish there was a wizard's chess minigame. When I make my move, something something check the king. Because I never really got too far into the books, I didn't know. Maybe they showcase it in the movies and I just never paid attention. But another YouTuber, Whimsy Psyche, was talking about the fact that the chessboard is like conscious, and if it does not trust you as a player, then one of the pieces will not move to the spot that you say if it thinks it's going to be destroyed. So the chess pieces will actually argue with you. My chess pieces would argue with me all the time, okay? I want to see more sea life. You can hear the just faintest growl of the giant squid.
Might want to think that again.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Memorable, more like terrifying. I do like to make an entrance.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
You suspect you'd be... Oh, did you suspect you'd be in Slytherin?
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Do mermaids often appear outside the window?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Aww. I would also do that to a bunch of, what are they, 11-year-olds?
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
He's so nice. You can almost forget that he's Tom Riddle's great-great-grandfather. I don't think I have my greats right, but you looking at the man whose bloodline leads to Lord Voldemort.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
They don't deserve it.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Enough to outrun a dragon?
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Seem to know a lot about wizard chess.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
All right, little bit full of herself, but
Slytherin in here.
she's a Slytherin.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Gotta respect the vibes. I don't care what anyone says. I like this. This is homey. This is nice to me. Got some Quidditch badges. There is a lot of mermaid, Poseidon, a lot of water imagery that I just wasn't expecting, like this sea dragon kraken deal here. Oh, well, there's the kraken. That's a sea dragon. That's really cool. I'm just gonna say that Salazar Slytherin really likes swimming.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Homework. That's what that means. It means homework. Or it means the field guide, but also homework. I love how there's also like little teeny tiny images in it. Like there was a dragon, a thestrial.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Let me just shove that in my pocket.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
After
This
you,
way.
Professor. See, that's so pretty.
I certainly
Yeah.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
I'm waiting for it to go away. I love that.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Can do. Statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie reported in is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Okay, Loch Ness Monster is a Kelpie. There's a really cool statue of the Kelpies. Well, they're called the Kelpies. In Scotland, I believe. I think that's where I've passed them before, but really cool. Very beautiful statues. Massive, too. They're like right alongside the highway. Your wizarding level, experience, earned challenges increase your level and power. Field guide tracks current challenges. Select challenge menu to continue. Field guide pages. We can win glasses. Rewards can be claimed in the challenge menu. Come back often. Cool. We just met a Kelpie in God of War Ragnarok.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Hello, my beautiful door. I don't need to head home, but thank you. We got some snake braziers. Snake heads on the columns.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, I was gonna grab that, but I must find Central Hall. Oh. Oh. There we go. Library. Central Hall. I'll have to go back for that chest later. It will not elude me.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
This guy is such a vibe.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Something really cool I saw.
Happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Something really cool I saw the devs point out. This moving mural in the back, because Hogwarts is like, what is it? Their like words or whatever is never tickle a sleeping dragon. This mural will move and there's a little man in the corner there and he'll run up and he'll tickle the dragon. I think that's really cool. Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can do. Tell me about Charms class.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronen. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
I wouldn't want to be an aura. It sounds like too much work.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What are you gonna say if I don't end up having friends, though?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Ooh.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there isn't. I have no idea what you're talking about, okay?
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
We went sightseeing.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Thank
And
you.
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I never picked up on that line before. Does that mean she can track the field guide? Hey, Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Indeed.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Can't let that
Professor.
happen.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alrighty. Okay. Showing us where the main quests are. Some are locked. New spells can be earned by completing your professor's assignments. We want to track Charms class.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, who's gonna teach me some dark magic? Which one of you? Because I know it's not going to be the professor.
Revelio.
Oh, there we go. Ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the Magican world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
What does barmy mean?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Or I will just figure it out and then I'll do all of them.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
You've been finding this that difficult?
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Do not worry, I will do this for you. Like I have to do everything.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Come along, little cutie. And there we go.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
That's simple. How long were you staring at this blank painting? It showed you where to go. You didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling her. And here's why, okay? People need to learn to work things out for themselves, okay? Solve their own problems.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
No. No, it wasn't that difficult.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place.
Well, then maybe you should have figured it out quicker.
Solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating know-it-all.
It was so simple. It was but so simple. Okay, I cannot grab that, but I can do this. And what got me with these things is that I did not expect this little guy at the bottom to be 0. I don't know what it is with Europeans and starting at 0. All right, 1, 2, 13. Okay. Spider, I think. There we go, hopefully. My math might be wrong. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 14 need 3, the 3-headed serpent.
You know it does help to look at the thing while you're stirring.
I had an awful time in potions the other day. Someone had scribbled all over the pages of my book of potions. The margin...
I would also like some candy from the floating box.
In my blood, my mother's
Open sesame. See, I know how to do math. For everyone that's like Sin, you rarely do math. You hate math. I know how to do it. I just don't like it. Oh, wait. Hold up. I am not tracking this quest. Let us head off to class. This is such a pretty area. I love all the stained glass. But yeah, I was hoping that little guy would move and go tickle the dragon. There he goes! There he goes! Poor guy's just trying to take a nap. Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
The best one ever.
Oh, there it goes. I hate that dude. I really do. So creepy. And his eyes are weird. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Oh. Lumos. I know where that is. He's moved already? Peeves, I mean.
It was a long time ago. It was an accident.
Oh no.
Away from me.
Eddie Cleaver, run.
Let us keep our heads about this.
I wonder how long that's been going on. Alright, we'll bring this, I'm always tempted to call them butterflies, but I know they're moths. We'll take it back where it goes, and then we'll go off to Charms class. Oh wait. Can't walk away. I need this. This is mine now. Thank you. Gotta get to like level 20 without ever seeing one enemy.
Revelio. Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I felt that in my soul. Did that ever happen to you guys in school?
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Oh.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
How does it keep coming up with rhymes? Dear Lord, it's gotta be tiring mentally. I was gonna say, did that ever happen to you guys where you had a professor that would like get off beat constantly and would like go off on tangents? And it was the best thing ever, and like kids would strategically ask more questions because no one actually wanted to do the work. And then there was always that one dumb kid that would always redirect the attention back to the lesson. Like, we're not here to learn, be quiet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weird octopus man. Excuse me, I just need to reach over your noggin. There we go. Aw, Thestrials. So pretty. Oh! A mounted house elf bust? What? That's creepy.
She swears are from Sigmund Budge himself. What? She wouldn't make it up. She says they're ones he didn't put in the book of potions. Like his powerful What? Why are you looking at my chin like that?
Oh.
Stop it!
Okay, let's start class.
Here.
That man had an
Behind
open book in his arm.
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
One changes color and the other doesn't.
Anyone? Hmm?
You're welcome.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Laugh at his jokes.
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
All right.
Accio.
Nice.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I love Professor Ronen. He's my favorite. He would be that one teacher that I would literally fight tooth and nail the TA for in college. And plus, he's a Slytherin. I can tell by the fancy snake buckles.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I got you. Nothing but skill.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. That's it!
Oh. Not enough pull. Okay.
Now, splendid!
Okay. Oh, stop moving. Okay. Gotta figure out exactly where to stop it.
Control there.
I'm so good at this. You're welcome, sir.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Do you make your move? Yeah. Is it gonna roll off the board? No. Okay.
There we go.
Come on. Come on. Roll. Roll the blue. Roll the blue.
Very good.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Did you guys see the girl glitching in the corner? Don't worry, I'll show y'all how it's done. fall off, fall off. Dang it.
Quite impressive.
I was trying to cheat, okay? It wasn't that impressive. Ooh, can you hit mine? Hey, thank you. I didn't even have to do anything. Oh, stop. Thank you.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
I know, I'm just so good at this. Summoners Court winner.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I think you're up first.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Oh, that was not the best pull, but I mean, it's still going. All right, my turn. Stop. Thank you.
Splendid.
I had full confidence it was going to stop in time.
Let us see this.
Oof.
That is how it's done.
I don't want to risk pulling her ball into the blue. I might have done it. It's okay.
Brilliant. Be sharp.
All right, I just got to get this. Oh, perfection.
2 perfect rounds. You're a natural.
Thank you. It's all that ancient magic I have coursing through my veins.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Oh, that's so fun. I love that professor. I need more of him.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Aww.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I want to go to divination class. That sounds so fun.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
See, that's so cool.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
True.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah, everything British wizards do just seems to be for the dramatics.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Did he tell you
Until next
telepathically? See, that's what I'm talking about.
Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Oh.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
Dang it.
You know it won't work on humans.
You guys just lied to me. Both of you. Lying Slytherins. That's what I'm talking about, though. When it comes to, like, Hogwarts and its education system, the other schools seem so much cooler. Wagadu doesn't use wands. We have a lot that infers that the American school teaches a lot of nonverbal magic. So it's like, why hold your students back by making them think they have to rely on wands and words?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Love homework. Anything else out of you, Professor? You got a nice Iron Maiden. Oh, the fun spells I want to learn. Bombarda. Ridiculous. Wait. Rictosimpra? Rictosimpra? We know Sectosimpra. Whatever it is that Snape came up with, but I don't know what Rectosimpra is. Ridiculous. Stupefy. Like the only spell Harry ever learned besides Expelliarmus Nox. Ipsky.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that.
That would be me.
Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
That would have been me. Yeah. What about you?
Professor Ronen reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
He's so cool. I knew the moment I saw those snake clasps, I'm like, this man's a Slytherin. And I was very happy to be right. I like that there's like a joyful, entertaining, charming Slytherin professor. Because really from the movies, all we have as a reference is Snape, I think. I think he's like, I could be wrong here, someone correct me. I think he's like the only Slytherin professor we get to meet. So I really like Ronen. Okay. I am going to end this episode here because it's getting a bit long before we go over to Defense Against the Dark Arts class. I love this game. Like, I love this game so much that obviously I got upset that I couldn't play more of this game because I only stream but so much in a week, and I have other games that I stream alongside other things. So I love this game so much that I was like, let me move it to YouTube. That way I can devote a lot more time to it and I can actually get past the first half of the game, because I am still in the first half of the game. My last character, we made it to the rumor requirement, and that was the very last thing that we did. And I know there's just like so much more content. I don't even think I've met all the NPCs that you can like get involved with who will give you information and give you missions. I don't really understand the layout of the castle just yet. There's a couple of like towers that still confuse me, and just there's so much left to do, and I kind of want to make it a priority because, like I've said before, I have played every Harry Potter game that has ever come out except for the Lego ones. I've seen the movies, I've seen the Fantastic Beasts movies. I actually really like them. I think they're a vibe. The actual plot's really bad, but I like fluffy animals. I like little magical animals. So it's great to like be ingrained in this world and see all the time, effort, and energy that went into building every last aspect, because you can really go point by point in some areas from the book and see where the imagination took off. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so well done. And I'm really excited to jump in, make this a priority, and really start getting it uploaded to YouTube. That way we can hopefully make a lot of progress and finish it off. And hopefully, I'd say roughly a month and a half, because we have other things that are going to be uploaded as well. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, and I do hope you'll join me again. And I will be seeing you guys very soon. Bye now.